I forgot to pass along, and it was sort of like the other one, and it was again, I won't take it too much time. Me just talking to somebody, and they said, "Hey, are you Carmine from Gears of War?" Yeah. I'm amazed at how tuned in people are. So I salute you. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to echo that sentiment. The best part is really meeting all of you and being a part of such a fantastic experience. I know Starcraft, it was a long time waiting for it, but I think you would all agree it was well worth the wait, wasn't it? I think we did it right.
For me, I've been working on it since 2008. You saw the trailer from Korea with "Hell, it's about damn time," and it's like I couldn't tell anybody until they introduced us last year. So for me, the best thing about Blizzcon is finally being able to admit I'm the voice of one of the coolest video game characters in history. Fuck yeah!
I must agree with you gentlemen here, and then Michael. I mean, my first experience with Blizzcon was last year on the panel, if many of you I'm sure were here, prior to the release this year. And what really drew me down here again this year were all of you folks, because you're really cool. I mean, you're really, really cool. I think it's great that you do all this stuff. And I love coming down here and meeting all of you folks. I don't have too many anecdotes that relate to gaming and voiceover and animation because I'm kind of new to it myself. However, one that relates to on camera, maybe about recognition and watching something. You're probably many of you too young to remember this television show, Matlock. Anybody? Yeah, okay. I did an episode where I was a guest star. I was the guy that got killed. I was the bad guy of the week, the murder victim of the week. And I played a talk show host. And it was really interesting because they filmed the opening of the show as a real talk show. So it was on videotape. And then when they showed us backstage, they switched to film. So you could really see the differences. So my grandmother, who lived down in Florida and was about 100 years old at the time and still went to church, she always told her friends when I would be on something. And she told everybody at church, "Oh, my grandson's going to be on Matlock. Make sure you watch it on this particular night." So, okay, fine, we will. She watched, they watched. She comes back to church on Sunday and she says, "Well, what did you think of my grandson in the performance of Matlock?" I said, "Well, it wasn't on." "Oh, but it was on." "Yeah, it was. It was exactly the time that I said it was." "Didn't you watch it?" "Yes, we watched the TV, but there was no Matlock on that night." So, "Well, yes, it was. It was on. It was on. What are you talking about? I watched my grandson." "No, it wasn't. Some talk show was on, and so we just stopped watching it." Real life story. Okay. But my grandmother was 100. She was very dedicated and supportive.
Being here, of course, all of you guys, it's so cool to have you come around. We get to sign everything for you. Please, I shouldn't say this, but if you see me and I'm not hiding it, approach me, I'll sign stuff for you. Have a pen in your hand. I want to thank Blizzard, Chris, Andrea. We wouldn't be here without these guys. They treat the actors so well. It's unbelievable. They're so good to us, man. We get bags of cool stuff. It's awesome. So my first favorite thing is fan, my second favorite thing, fans, Blizzard, man. It's head-to-head. Third favorite thing is the cheese nachos!
Alright, I got 2 mics now. My favorite thing about being here, well, one of them would be getting to actually meet everybody, because I don't know how much a lot of you guys know about voiceover, but a lot of the times we're really just acting in a room by ourselves. And it's really cool to actually meet the people who were acting opposite, and because it's one thing to watch the the trailers and see the cinematics, but now we actually get to put faces with names. Well, for me, because I'm new to the Blizzard universe. And the other thing I love about it, aside from meeting everybody and talking WoW with my fellow WoW players, is the epic loot. Because we get the goodie bags, and I want my pet, and I'm sure that's why you guys are all here too. Epic loot!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost done with our impromptu panel. Is there anything you'd like to say before departing?
Well, I want to do one other thing. My brother actually has been playing Starcraft for a decade. So long before I got involved with doing any of the voices, I was sitting on the couch watching him play. So one of my favorite, because I suck at gaming, guys, but I love watching the people who know how to play. So I think the most exciting thing is actually being able to watch somebody play who knows how to play. So, by the way, you go online, you're never, ever, ever, ever going to play against me, because I suck. Okay? Okay? All right? Are we agreed? Thank you.
All right. I just want to thank again everyone for coming out today. We have started work on the next chapter of the game. It's going to be damn exciting. There's going to be some real interesting plot twists, and I think you're really going to enjoy them. I'm looking forward to coming back here hopefully next year and bringing some of the gang, maybe my good friend Takis will join me from the Hyperion. Anyway, I want to thank everybody.
And I'm going to follow that up. The only thing I want to say is thank you, all of you, because you're the reason why we're up here. Thank you.
Huge thanks to everyone out in the crowd. I will absolutely agree with that. Every single person I've talked to has been so polite and so enthusiastic. So thank you all for your passion. I wanted to let you know that this will be wrapping up this impromptu panel. Give us another round of applause to our amazing voice actors. And you stay tuned because at 4:30, which should be a short half hour away, we will have the grand finals of the Starcraft II tournament casted by myself, Tasteless, and Artosis. The two players will be Loner from China against Next Genius from South Korea. See you later.